Hi K folks, in this video I want to talk a little bit about software QA engineer interview process structure or rounds in the United States. So usually the average number of rounds of interviews are 4. It might be 3, it might be 5 sometimes, but in general it's 4 interviews. So the first one will be screening call with HR or recruiter. Usually it's voice phone call for 30 minutes. Goal to check how good can you communicate and to ask about experience with required tools of stack. For example, if they are looking for someone with 2 years of experience with Cypress, they will ask if you have this experience or not, and with all the tools one by one that they're looking for. So this kind of general one. The next one usually happens if everything looks good in this one. Let's say in a few days or in a week, you might have the next round interview with hiring manager. Mostly it's behavioral, video call via Google Meet or Microsoft Teams, 1 hour. Goal to check your soft skills, your QA theoretical knowledge, types of testing, how do you perform testing, how would you test something, things like that. And sometimes it might include some practical task as well. For example, can you write down scenarios or share the screen and provide scenarios for testing of some feature, or test how would you test an elevator, how would you test a pencil, whatever they might come up with, stuff like that. But again, in most cases hiring manager, it's mostly behavioral type. The next one, usually technical interview, the toughest one from my point of view, with developers or QA team members. They might ask, so first of all, it's again video call using Google Meet or Microsoft Teams, 1 hour. One time it took 2 hours, I guess, in one of the companies for me, in my experience, but on average it's 1 hour. Goal to check your technical or hard skills, tools, knowledge. If you're applying for QA automation, then position that they will also check your programming skills, will give you some algorithmic task to solve, to share the screen and solve. Also might ask you some theoretical question about specific libraries and tools, like what kind of locators are there in Selenium or in Cypress or whatever tools are required. This is pure technical. And the fourth one, usually cultural fit, also behavioral, probably with, once again, with hiring manager or with upper management. Again, video call, 1 hour. Goal to check how you can handle different kind of situations and to check if your values and approaches align with the company values and mission. So on average there will always be 4 rounds. I think in one of the cases it was 3 rounds in one of the companies in my experience. One time it was 5 rounds. I had basically one time I had 2 technical interviews, one time I had 2 behavioral interviews besides with the hiring. So anyway, on average will be 4, and please remember that all roads lead back to the job description. Study the description for a reminder of why your experience matches what they are looking for, and study the company to understand probably their values and mission if it's mentioned on their website. It will also help you to answer the question why do you want to work for us. So that's a general overview about the process, so you would know what to expect. See you in the next video.